It's once again time for Europe's most prestigious football match. Inter will play PSG in Munich in the final, with Champions League glory on the line. So who will come out on top in Germany and be crowned European champions? Hello and welcome to Football Now. After two dazzling semi-finals, the pinnacle of the European football season is just around the corner. On this week's episode, we're taking a look ahead to the UEFA Champions League final, which this year is being held at the Allianz Arena in Munich. It's been another thrilling year in what was a debut season for the competition's new format, and it concludes with Internazionale facing Paris Saint-Germain in the final.
It's so nice to not have a Champions League that's dominated by Manchester City and Real Madrid for once. Even though Inter's been there before, it seems like we're always talking about the same teams in the Champions League latter stages. And now we're talking about two teams who haven't won it in a very long time. You see, what was so interesting with Inter Barcelona is where Barcelona's weaknesses are is actually where Inter's strengths are, because they are a team that know how to navigate the spaces. They are brilliant on the counter-attack. And even though I would say that I don't think that they defended very well, they knew how to navigate the moments within that match. Luis Enrique has won the treble, and he won it 10 years ago, and I would say that his side is the most complete. And what PSG can do right now, more than just have a group that plays and fights for each other, is that they can play different variety of styles. And I'm going to be honest with you, I think that maybe Luis Enrique just has enough with this young team to do something special.
After a strong league phase which saw them finish fourth in the table, Inter saw off Dutch side Feyenoord before navigating through some really difficult fixtures against Bayern Munich and Barcelona. This is their second final in the space of 3 seasons. Back in 2023, they were narrowly beaten by the juggernaut that was Manchester City's treble-winning team. But now Inter are back looking for their first European Cup since 2010. So 2 years on from that defeat in Istanbul, are Inter ready to make that final step and lift the trophy?
I think they were brilliant 2 years ago in the sense that even in that final, there was every opportunity that they would be able to win it. I think that they matched Manchester City and they were brilliant to watch. But if I was to tell you the determining factor, I would say to you, Inzaghi's tactics are stunning to watch. I think the way that he has fostered this great climate and that push and that ability to play in the Champions League and win against such tough opponents. I think he honed in on some of their experience, which meant that they were capable of winning those 50-50s that Barcelona were complaining about with refereeing decisions. Veteran experience at the highest level after many years makes you know how to win those 50-50s. It shows you how to play that game on the edge, knowing what is allowed and what isn't allowed, and I think that's what they have as well. This is the game that they've been looking forward to the most. They have not cared about the Coppa Italia, obviously knocked out by Milan. They've lost ground in Serie A. The Champions League is all they covet, not just because they so desperately want this trophy, but also all the money that comes with it, which will help them rejuvenate this aging squad.
Inter's opponents, PSG, have made it into what is only the second Champions League final in the club's history. It was defeat to Bayern Munich during the COVID-19 pandemic back in 2020, but this season they've worked hard to earn another opportunity at winning this competition. After finishing 15th in the initial league phase, PSG have impressively overcome 3 ties with English teams to make it to Munich. They saw off this season's top 2 in the Premier League, Liverpool and Arsenal, as well as Aston Villa in the quarter-finals. Now they face a different test in this Inter side, but can their ferocious attacking talent find a way to outscore the Italians?
Moi, cette saison, elle a été exceptionnelle. Alors certes, elle a été un peu compliquée pour le PSG au début, mais c'est ce qui la rend si passionnante. Le PSG n'a jamais rencontré une équipe comme l'Inter Milan. C'est justement ce contraste. D'un côté, tu as une équipe très structurée, capable de verrouiller sa défense et d'exploiter les espaces comme l'Inter Milan. Et de l'autre, le PSG, c'est une formation un peu plus fluide, tournée vers l'attaque et sur la circulation rapide du ballon. Donc c'est ça qui va faire le match de cette finale. Oui, ce sera un vrai duel tactique.
What a turnaround it has been for PSG. Not many gave them a chance in this season's competition on the back of Kylian Mbappe moving to Real Madrid last summer. Earlier in the year, we reported how the club changed their strategy from buying superstars to developing young talent. And it's that change in approach that has given the club the opportunity to make it all the way to Munich.
C'est comme je l'ai dit tout à l'heure, c'est un joueur exceptionnel, c'est un joueur extraordinaire. Mais je trouve que son départ, en fait, il a permis au PSG de se recentrer, de repenser sa stratégie en profondeur. Luis Enrique, il a dû se remettre en question et ça a marqué la fin aussi d'un cycle basé sur l'individualité. En fait, c'est une nouvelle ère qui a débuté, c'est l'ère du collectif au PSG et de ne pas bâtir un club sur un seul joueur, une seule star ou des stars. Oui, il y a eu un vrai changement de mentalité et c'est peut-être ça en fait qui définit le nouveau PSG, une équipe moins spectaculaire individuellement, mais plus solide collectivement et visiblement ça fonctionne très très bien. Voilà, on est en finale donc qu'est-ce qu'on peut dire de plus?
Another intriguing Champions League final awaits them. PSG face Inter in Munich, with both clubs desperate to avenge heartbreak on this stage in very recent memory. Who will finally get their hands on the trophy? Let us know your thoughts using the hashtag FootballNowCL Final. That's all we've got time for though this week here from the Al Bayt Stadium in Qatar. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.